All right, next patient is Caulfield Holden, male, 17 years old. Have you read the transcript from my interview with him?
Yes, I have.
All right, and what'd you think?
It's quite the story.
Right, and your treatment recommendation?
In my opinion, he's ready to be discharged.
Really?
Well, in his file, it says that over the past months, he's been very open with his grief counselor concerning the death of his brother.
Yeah, I saw that. Which therapist is he doing his individuals with again?
Dr. Thompson. Her notes say that Caulfield is very responsive with her.
Wait, why is she not here? She's the primary on this case.
Thompson's daughters are sick, sir.
Right. Well, we can make do without her. Anyway, he may be responding well in his individuals, but he shuts down during group, and often Caulfield appears apathetic and indifferent in the group setting.
We can't blame him for being disinterested in group. He is a kid after all.
Well, fair enough. Well, what do you think of the transcript of my interview with him?
It was troubling, but in my opinion, he's just trying to recapture the story as accurately as possible.
Yeah, but he never admits fault the entire time. No prefaces saying something like, I left school and no, I know that was my first mistake. He just goes right into it. He may have dealt with some of his grief over missing his brother, but he's no better off than before in terms of decision making. For example, the episode with the pimp and the prostitute. He tells the story as if it's happening to someone else, and at no point does he admit he is doing something stupid. He gets beaten up by the pimp, and his only comment is, goddamn movies, they can ruin a person. Like, what? He seems disconnected with reality.
You have a point. It's also troubling that he continues to justify his decisions in the present tense. He says something like, you cannot think when you are depressed. We need to work on his impulsive decision-making some more.
Yeah, he's very unstable still. He seems unfazed by the entire event, and he still refuses to talk to me about his progress with Dr. Thompson.
You're right, he does seem unstable. Still, the fantasy about murdering the pimp is increasingly disturbing.
Yeah, I agree, very disturbing.
Also, he continues to dodge the question when I ask him if he's going to apply himself at school next year.
Right, he mentioned your discussions with him in my interview.
We may need to consider the fact that this boy is not ready to get help yet.
You're right, but we'll try a little bit longer.